Once upon always and never again, in an ancient city by the sea, 3 sisters worked by candlelight. The first was a maiden. Her hair, long and loose, was the colour of the morning sun. She wore a gown of white and a necklace of pearls. In her slender hands, she held a pair of golden scissors, which she used to cut lengths of the finest parchment. The second, a mother, ample and strong, wore a gown of crimson. Rubies circled her neck. Her red hair, as fiery as a summer sunset, was gathered into a braid. She held a silver compass. The third was a crone, crook-backed and shrewd. Her gown was black. Her only adornment was a ring of obsidian, incised with a skull. She wore her snow-white hair in a coil. Her gnarled, ink-stained fingers held a quill. The crone's eyes, like those of her sisters, were a forbidding grey, as cold and pitiless as the sea. At a sudden clap of thunder, she raised her gaze from the long wooden work table at which she sat to the open doors of her balcony. A storm howled down upon the city. Rain scoured the rooftops of its grand palazzos. Lightning split the night. From every church tower, bells tolled a warning. "The water is rising," she said. "The city will flood." "We are high above the water. It cannot touch us. It cannot stop us," said the mother. "Nothing can stop us," said the maiden. The crone's eyes narrowed. "He can." "The doors are locked," said the mother. "He cannot get in." "Perhaps he already has," said the crone. At this, the mother and the maiden looked up. Their wary eyes darted around the cavernous room, but they saw no intruder, only their cloaked and hooded servants going about their tasks. Relieved, they returned to their work, but the crone remained watchful. Map-making was the sisters' trade, but no one ever came to buy their maps, for they could not be had at any price. Each was exquisitely drawn, using feathers from a black swan. Each was sumptuously coloured, with inks mixed from indigo, gold, ground pearl, and other things far more difficult to procure. Each used time as its unit of measure, not distance, for each map charted the course of a human life. "Roses, rum, and ruin," the crone muttered, sniffing the air. "Can you not smell them? Smell him." "It's only the wind," soothed the mother. "It carries the scents of the city." Still muttering, the crone dipped her quill into an inkpot. Candle tapers flickered in silver candelabra as she drew the landscape of a life. A raven, coal-black and bright-eyed, roosted on the mantel. A tall clock in an ebony case stood against one wall. Its pendulum, a human skull, swung slowly back and forth, ticking away seconds, hours, years, lives. The room was shaped like a spider. The sisters' workspace, in the centre, was the creature's body. Long rows of towering shelves led off the centre like a spider's many legs. Glass doors that led out to the balcony were at one end of the room. A pair of carved wooden doors loomed at the other. The crone finished her map. She held a stick of red sealing wax in a candle flame, dripped it onto the bottom of the document, then pressed her ring into it. When the seal had hardened, she rolled the map, tied it with a black ribbon, and handed it to a servant. He disappeared down one of the rows to shelve the map, carrying a candle to light his way. That's when it happened.